Hello everyone, today we'll be doing a comparison between two similar tractors. They are small tractors, they're roughly about the same price. Obviously with the engines they are a bit offset because the biggest engine for this class Orion 470, it is about £39,000 on the left hand side, and Massey Ferguson, the 570S, you can only get an option up to 130 horsepower, which is £19,000. Obviously, the class is 39,000, but you get up to 155 horsepower on it. So we have put in the best engines on them. So the class has 155, and then obviously Massey Ferguson has got 130. So we'll do a comparison between them. We'll do a pull test and we'll do a cultivator test, see which one does better. Obviously, as a base price, they are both literally, I think it's about 1,000 difference between them. So we'll start off our challenge with the pull test first, see how it does. We'll jump into our class first. We'll start off with this. So obviously, as standard as always, we've got them 4 trailers, and then we're just going to do a pull test between them. I mean, the class, for me, I do like the look of the class, especially the cabin as well. You can see in the middle, it's just a window going all the way through into the roof, which is quite nice. So what we'll do is now, we'll just pull this. Right, we'll pull it to here. What we'll do is stop, pull again, just to see how it does. So it's doing alright, it's going up as it needs to. Again, right, we'll just swap over now. We'll go into Massey Ferguson now. Oh, my bad, this one. So we'll go into this one, we'll attach as well. We'll see how it does going up and down as well. Well, just up. We're kind of just looking at the hill starts on these at the moment because I just want to see how it does. So it has got a little bit less power. It is struggling a little bit to get up the hill. But for me, class, obviously Orion, sorry, it's Arion, isn't it? 470 does seem better with pulling, because obviously it does have 155 horsepower as the best engine, and then obviously Massey Ferguson only have 130. So let's just stop here. Right, so this is obviously the 10-ton trailer. It is going up, it is quite decent. Right, we'll just swap over now the class, see how that does. Oh, again, I just keep forgetting that's on the right D-pad for that track. Let's go to the other ones. Right, so let's just get our trailer. Right, let's see how this does now. I mean, for 10,000 litres, it's just plodding along. It's not a problem. It only has extra 20 horsepower, but it is a quite big difference. I think there's about a 500 kilo weight difference as well on both tractors, so class is actually heavier by I think it's about 500 kilo. I think it's 4.1 ton that it weighs. Right, so let's try with the class, the 20,000 litres. So doing obviously the hill again, we'll stop around here. Right, let's just stop and try and pull off. It is struggling, but it is moving. It's getting there. It is moving. It's quite heavy. So for me, obviously, it is a small tractor. I wouldn't really go anywhere further than carrying 20,000 litres. Again, see, it just doesn't work. Right, so Massey Ferguson tried. This is the obviously it has got a little bit less power, 20 horsepower. less. See how it does. Right, so it is struggling. So obviously that 20 horsepower on the class does make a big difference. So for me, obviously class will do a lot more around, obviously pulling wise. So I mean, it is around £20,000 extra as well if you want to buy the best engine, because with this one, Massey Ferguson, I think it's £92,000, £17,000 for the engine for the best one. So it's the 130 horsepower one. Obviously, if you want the 155 on the class, that's 100. I think it was 130,000 that you have to pay. So 110, 130, you know. So there's a difference of 20,000. So let's just do this cultivator test now on the Massey Ferguson. See how it does. So a 3-meter cultivator, not an issue. Just going right up. Let's just stop. Let's go again. Yep, that's fine. So we'll just deattach that. Jump back into class. Let's go pick up our cultivator for the class. So this is a 3-meter cultivator. Obviously, you kind of use it for your starter farm, etc. Let's just hook on. Let's see how the class does this. Right, let's drop it. Let's go. So for me, obviously, look-wise, I do prefer class as well. I like the weird lights at the front. Looks quite nice. Pulling wise, not an issue at all. Just picks up speed straight away. Really nice. So we'll move on to next cultivator, which is 4 meters. This one's a little bit of a funny one because it is much heavier. This is, you kind of start using it with high-end small tractors or medium tractors. So we'll see how it does. Okay. So I mean, still getting the top speed, so the efficiency's still there, which is quite good. Steering is fine. Steer. We'll stop here. Let's go again. Yeah, so it's picking up its speed. It's just dropped there a little bit because I was turning. It's dropping a little bit, but you can use it. It's not a problem. Oh, I swapped over the tractor actually. The one I wanted for once. Right, so let's try a 4-meter one on the Massey Ferguson. So it is, like I said, a little bit less power, but let's see how it does. Right, so we've lowered it. Steering is fine as well. I mean, it is sliding a little bit, you can see, but it's doing the job. So we'll just stop up here. Let's try again. Start up. Yep. So pulling fine. Just drop a little there. It's struggling a little bit, but class was more or less the same. So what we'll do is jump into the class. We'll go pick up a 5-meter cultivator. The 5-meter cultivators, it is a bit big ask for these tractors, but we'll see how they get on. I mean, for all the purposes, obviously, I'm not using the weights because obviously I'm just trying to see a standard what it would actually do. So let's try. So steering's fine. You can see it's moving nicely. It's fine. So we'll stop halfway up here. So we'll stop. Let's see how it goes. I mean, it's pulling, it's going up. Let's see how it actually maneuvers with the 5 meters on. Yeah, so it maneuvers alright. A little bit of wobble there, but nothing major. Now we'll try our Massey Ferguson. So we'll be putting on 5 meter cultivator on now as well. Let's see how it does. I mean, I'm quite impressed really. 5 meter cultivator, dragging it no problem up the hill. It's quite good for a small tractor. So let's just drop this. Right, let's go. So steering, it is alright, it's not too bad, but you can tell that there's a 20 horsepower difference. Well, to be honest, you would think there's a lot more difference, but there's not. It is struggling to get up here, so let's just stop. Let's go again. Let's see, it's picking up. 6 miles. I'm gonna get 6 miles, not 5. So class is a little bit more efficient, but you can pull it. Let's see how it is actually driving around with a 5 meter on this tractor. So it does seem fine. Yeah, so it does have a little bit. You can tell that's lifting a little bit. Yeah, so the front has lifted a little bit there. Overall, not too bad. So for me, verdict is, I would say class is better, but it's up to you obviously if you want to spend the extra £20,000, because obviously the class is 130, Massey Ferguson 570 is 110 when you've put the biggest engines in. So it's completely up to you, but for me I would choose class, as you would use it for probably a little bit longer, and then you can pull a little bit more of it as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you.